Hello everyone, this is the Crafty Connoisseur. Welcome back to my channel if you're a returning viewer. If not, welcome to my channel. I'm in a different room. I'm not in my sewing room. This is our game, puzzle, Lego room. And it's a mess right now because I'm trying to sort out all these Legos. And if you've ever had children and Legos, you know what a daunting task that is. Today's going to be a little bit of a different sort of floss tube. It is going to be a whip parade, a mid-year whip parade, but it's also going to be where I make decisions about what I don't want to work on anymore. I'm just going to put away all the floss, put up the fabric, put up the project bags, and just put it away. I found that I have way too many big whips. I have too many whips that have been lingering too long, and I'm not interested in them anymore. And I want to have more of a balance of big and little whips. That way I can get things done. The way I've been doing it for the last 2 months is I've been doing closest to a finish. And I've gotten quite a few done that way. They're not fully finished yet, but they are finished. I would like to stitch on some of my other whips. They're not whips yet. I would like to kit up some new whips that I have. I have over 3,000 patterns, and there's some that I would absolutely love to start. And then the ones that I'm putting up, I would like to work on them someday, but just not now. So I'm going to turn my camera and we're going to look at them a different way than I normally do. Normally I show them like this, but I'm going to flip my camera down so you can see them, and I will tell you which ones I'm getting rid of and which ones I am keeping. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. I hope there's not a lot of ums today. This is a new way of doing things, so it's kind of messing with me, but this is one of the ones. I thought I'd show the ones that I finished the last couple of months. This is called April Showers, and it is by, I do believe, Silver Creek Samplers. I could be wrong. Here's the card. So since I finished it, I am able to put that in my card box of finishes. So there that is. I didn't put the April here, and I didn't put Showers here. So this is how I finished it. I think it turned out really pretty. Okay, the second one, this has been my secret stitch. Now, I am not going to be able to go to the Crazy Woman Stitch Retreat, and I was making this for the Stitch Retreat. This is a 3D mouse, and it is so cute. I love how the back stitch has made it pop off the material. I'm doing the back of him right now, and then when he's finished, you put it together, and he'll be holding a needle right here. And I have it's not really a wooden spool, it is a salt and pepper shaker, but it looks like a wooden spool, and he's going to be sitting on it holding a piece of floss, a needle and floss. So there he is. That's the one I've been working on. This one is a patriotic piece. A lot of you recognize this one. It is one that is a freebie. I'm not sure exactly by, I think it might be Cherry Hill Studios, but I did color changes on this, and I really like how it turned out. And so I did this last year. I finished it last year, but since I'm doing patriotic finishes, this is going to be fully finished. Okay, this is the July one that I was working on. I did get to finish that one. I will open it up so you can see it. And you'll notice I put some Krynic in it right here. And I just really like the colors and how it turned out. If I had thought about it, I'd have done July in a different color. And his little buckles on his shoes, because they match too well with this. But that's what it called for. And so this will be fully finished too, to put on my display. This one I've been working on for 2 years. It's by Brooks Books. It's Uncle Sam and Lady Liberty, and I finally got it finished. And I love it. It's a free pattern. Here's the big star. I did a Krynic. And this L took forever. You can see the white in between here. And then here she is, and all her Krynic, and I just had a lot of fun. I finished up the little fireworks in his hat and her little things, so I need to fully finish this. My husband's going to be helping me do that. This is called The Sea, and it's by Little Fox Designs, and I love how it turned out. It is not a tiny town, although it looks like a tiny town design. But this was way before Tiny Towns came out. And I love how it worked out. Like I said before, I don't really like how this seagull is just sitting midair, but that's how it was charted, so that's the way we did it. I probably would have brought him down and put him on the whale's tail instead, but oh well. So there's that one. So that's what I got done. Those were my finishes. And I hope you enjoyed seeing those. Okay, let us get on with my... here's another finish that I found. I was doing the Christmas tags by Corey Bad Corey, and I happened to find this one. I just have to give it an iron, and all these lines will come out. But this is the second one of the Christmas tags. I already showed the first one. It was an angel, and this one's the sheep. So I did try to do little French knots, but they just didn't look right. So that's what it ended up being, like this. And it's supposed to say to you or something like that, because these are supposed to be Christmas tags, but it's just going to be an ornament. So I didn't write the to you on there. So there's that one. Okay. Let's see here. I don't think I have anything in there. So let's put that down there. Okay, sorry for not being real organized, but I'm trying here. Okay, so let's go through and see the ones that I am not going to finish. So the first one is called Arranging Lures by Ink Circles. I like it, but I'm doing my own colors, and it's getting to be tedious, and I'm not really enjoying it too much. So I'm just going to put it up and put it away, and if I ever want to do it again, I'm just going to keep the fabric, and I'll have everything written down. I have everything written down, and then I have this card too. So I have everything written down to where I can tell what is what, if I need to. So there's that one. I am not going to be keeping that one. Put that one to the side, and it was in this bag here that I made. Okay, the next one is called Madame Chantilly. I really debated on this one because I really did like it. But it's just, I have too many big projects. This one is Gifts for Santa. And I love it. I seen it stitched up at Keepsakes when I went to StitchCon 2 years ago. And I really like it. And this is how far I got on it. And I am going to be doing it on this 14 count. But that's as far as I got on it. And I don't know. I just wasn't enjoying it. So, there it is. So I'm not going to waste too much time on these because, like I said, I'm just going to be putting them up in a pile and I'll know which ones go to which. And this was in this bag here that I made. So this is the next one. I found this one at a secondhand store. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you all. I found this one at a secondhand store. I hope I'm not making you sick. And it was all kitted up, and I really debated whether to do it or not. But it's the trilogy Cromwell the Snowman. I have a lot of winter and Christmas, and I know I was doing winter and Christmas this year, but I just don't know. I just don't feel like it. Here's all of the weeks that went with it. And then here is the pattern. And here's the fabric that came with it. I am going to serge this fabric. So when I do decide to do it, I will have it. I'll have it ready to go. Let me put this with this so I know where, remember. Okay, the next one is called Farm Girl Fall. I did like it, but it's just not calling to me at this point. So here it is. It's really pretty. I love the colors. Really love the colors. This is all I got done in a whole year. And if I can't get more than that, then I'm just not going to finish it. It's not gone forever, but so the next block would have been this crow here. There's that one. Okay, this next one, I really, really liked it because I love praiseworthy stitches. But I already am doing a praiseworthy stitch, if you remember right, for leap year. It's Memorial Park. And this one's called Winter at Beacon House. And I love, love, love it. I say that about all of them, but I really do love it. And I will be stitching this one. It's just I have that other one I need to finish before I start this one. And here's the fabric for it. I don't even think I started. In fact, I know I didn't. As the fabric, I thought the gray would be pretty as a background. And it is 18 count. And to tell you how big it would be 136 by 303. So that one is really big. Okay, this next one is hard for me because I was making it for my grandbabies. And it is Sew to Stitch Alphabet Learning. And I liked it because, you know, usually there's not a lot of character to the alphabet, but these have a lot of cute little faces and little things. And I was here, but this was 3 years ago. And I've only gotten down to here. So, and you can see the father has a string hanging off of him. But the other thing that makes me really sad is that I'm not allowed to see my grandkids at this point. There's no rhyme or reason to it, but I've been cut off from them, and it makes me sad to see that piece, so I had to go. Okay, the next one I was doing was Curtis Bow Ringer, and it was the May Santa. It's well past May. And I didn't get much done. So I do want to do these. I think I'm going to try to do, here's the July one. I am doing quite a bit of series right now, monthly series. So this one had to go. I do want to finish it. So here's the Santa hat and his hair. These are only 81 by 45, so they're not too bad. It's just I have too many monthly ones going on right now. This one, I didn't like it from the beginning, to tell you the truth. I don't know why I bought it. but I bought it. I was trying to get some 4th of July pieces, and it's Land of the Free wreath. I guess I could do like the little motifs, but I decided to put it up for now. This is as far as I got. I think it's pretty. I put Kreinik here so it'll be shiny. And I really like it, but I'm not feeling it right now. So that one's going away. This next one's another one, and it's called 4th of July. And it's another one I'm putting up because I really don't feel like stitching anymore 4th of July. I finished up all those other ones and I just don't feel like it. So here's the picture of it. And this is as far as I got. Maybe I don't like it because of the Kreinik that I put in there, but that's as far as I got. That was the first. Oh, and I don't like the border. I do remember that. I do not like the border. So, it's going up. That one is being put away for a while. This one made me mad. And you all will recall this one. I like the Cricut collection. I like the months of the year, and I want to do the seasons, but this one made me mad. I ripped out everything because this is supposed to be a tree. Does it look like a tree to you? Doesn't look like a tree to me. So I had to rip it all out and redo all this, and I just don't feel like it right now. I have too many other things that are calling to me, and so, but I did enjoy stitching on this. I did. It was a lot of fun. And you can see I have it all kitted up. Let's see. Do I have anything left, or did I rip it all out? Let's see. I think I ripped it all out. Yes, I did. I ripped every bit of it out. So, there it is. I will get back to it. Like I said, I will be keeping these in a pile or in a container that have the name and, you know, everything on it, so I know exactly what's in there, and when I get, if it hits me, I have it ready. This next one is by the same one that I was doing the little 3D mouse. She also had a cow. Isn't she cute? I did not get a chance to start her, but I will be starting her, but just not right now. I don't even have the material for it. Now, I went to the Charlotte Queen City Stitch Retreat, and I seen this one stitched up. They didn't have it out, but somebody had brought it, and I fell in love with it. But it is just, I have a lot of big projects right now. Don't you just love that one? You don't see it very often. And I really, really want to do this one. But it's going to have to wait till some of these other ones have been done. And I didn't even start it. I didn't even touch it. I haven't done anything, so there's no sense of me even showing you the material. It's all there waiting for me. I seen this one done. The next one I'm going to show, I seen this one done on, her name is Dina. The Midnight Stitcher, I do believe, is her name. And there's a Santa and there's a Mrs. Santa. And they're stand-ups. And I absolutely fell in love with them. And I will be doing that, just not now. Here's the sampler Santa. Isn't she cute? She had them finished. Oh, they were darling. And then here's Mrs. Santa and her sampler. I just fell in love with them. But I didn't even get to them this year, and I don't see myself getting to these at all. All my stuff is falling on the floor. That's okay. I should just toss them on the floor anyways. So that one will not be stitched anytime soon. I'm going to be putting it up back in the file box. Sorry, I'm putting this stuff away. At least it'll be halfway decent. This one I've been working on since 2022, January 2022. And I have made an executive decision to not finish this one, as much as I liked it. I was using Threadworks Variegated, and it's by Happy Mood Point. I think that's the problem. I don't like just doing it in that color. And plus, I kept making mistakes and having to rip out things and making it right. It's all right now, but I love it. It looks like holiday lights to me, but I just don't want to work on that one anymore. It's just a lot of counting and a lot of, too much. So that one's going. Away. This next one I didn't even get started. Dear Rudolph. And I think it's by Madame Chantilly. And I love it. But like I said, I have big ones already. So that one didn't even get started. This is the one that I did. I just showed you the sheep. Here he is. Right there. I think that's all I'm going to do this year is these two. That was it. And this one, I did finish the first one. And I really liked it. But I'm just, like I said, I've got a lot of Christmas. I've got a lot of calendar ones like this. The 12 Days of Christmas. I've got a lot. So this is going up for a while. So those are my ones that I am not going to be working on currently. And maybe not for a while. Who knows? Maybe never. We will see. But that's going to happen there. Okay. Let me turn you off and I'll turn you back on here in a minute. I'm going to get the ones that I decided to keep. Okay, so I am back. This is the first one that I'm doing. This is my daily stitch. I am a month ahead. Right now I'm doing August. I made a mistake. Here's July. But August, I made a mistake. I thought the colors might stay the same. I don't know why I was thinking that. And so the ones from July translated over to August, and this is what it looks like now. It does not look the same at all. Oh, and these are all the pieces. I've serged them and we cut them. So I have all 12 here. And here it is. So these are not supposed to be these colors, but I think it turned out really pretty. Sometimes there's happy accidents, as Bob Ross would say. And this was a happy accident. I just love the color scheme. So I should be done with that pretty shortly. There's August down here. There's some ants. There's a picnic blanket there. And I think there's another thing of this right here in the corner. And then we'll be done. So that one is staying. That's my daily stitch. I plan on doing all 12 of those. This one I've been working on since, it doesn't say, but I think it's 2022. It is Owl Forest, Enchanted Forest. I tried to do some of my own colors, and I made the swan, or these aren't swans, I don't think. I think these are, yeah, maybe they are swans. I made them a different color than they should be, but it looks all right. And so I'm going to keep going with it. I've worked hard on it, and I just love to stitch on it. But as you can tell, I made it orange. Well, kind of a reddish color, but here it is, and I'm loving it. I think it's so cute. Love the little hedgehog and the butterflies. So this is going to be coming out pretty soon. There we go on that. Trying to get through this pretty quick. Here's my 3D mouse. You can see the needle he's holding. And then I have been working on him on Sundays as much as I can. So here's the back of him. So I will, so see, this is what it looks like before you backstitch. But when you backstitch, it just pops. So I'm excited to see what he looks like fully finished. There's that one. The next one is Spring at Hawk Run Hollow, and I am so close to being done. I worked on this so hard and thought I'd be finished, and no. But that's okay because I got all this brickwork done. Before, I was only right here, and I didn't have any of this done, and I didn't have the squirrel here, and I didn't have from here down to here with the squirrel. I got done in 1 week. So that was a lot. So all I have left, let's get out the card. All I have left is the robin, the little branches, the words, the winter is past, this little branch here, and I will be finished. Oh, and the little bee. So by the end of July, I shall be finished with this. And I really like it. I understand now why people love to do the Hawk Run Hollows. I don't know if I'll be doing another one right now. When I'm done with that, I will have to see. This is one from last year that I started and I put it up, but I really would like to finish this. I seen the Handiwork Maniac, I do believe her name is, and this Little Dove Spring. I started in 12, so December of 2022. This is as far as I have, but I really have enjoyed it, really. So this is as much as I have gotten done. So that's like the first block here. See right here. So the little dog's right here. And I'm excited to get it done. I have all the seasons, so I decided to bring this one back out because it is a lot of fun to stitch. So, and that is a big one. So now you can see why some of those they just had to go because I have a lot of monthly ones. This one is a soda stitch. It's called Owls of Spring. And it's been worked on far too long. Should have been done already. I'm sure I started in 2022. But this is as far as I am. And I really like it. I love the colors. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. So I'm about right here. Getting ready to do this one. And then I'm going to do the rest of this. It's not really all that big. It's 110 by 110. So that's not too bad. So there's that one. So that one made the cut. So there's that. Let's put these away. This is the one that I'm working on for this week. You recall I work on something closest to a finish. And it is Floral Fairy by Stitchy Princess. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it on other floss tubes. I am doing my own colorway. I know that sunflowers are part of the Ukraine, so I decided to do sunflowers in her skirt instead of those kind of flowers. And I made her a red head. Let's see if I can undo her so y'all can see. I made her a red head, and she's pretty. So her skirt and everything's all done. All I have to do is put a butterfly right through here. And then there's a little bit of a border here, like this up here. And she will be done. So I will be done this week. I know I will be. So I'm excited about that. And then I can start on something else. What else is going to come up? I don't know. Okay, the next one, my husband for Christmas bought me all of the Tiny Towns. And so this one made the cut because I want to finish them up. One for him at least. And you've probably seen this a couple of floss tubes back, but I have done, let's see, where is it? There it is. I've done that much. They are so fun. It's been a lot of fun doing this one. So that, of course, that one made the cut. I went up to the Crafty Cupboard up in Murfreesboro on Monday, and I completed my collection of the Tiny Towns. So I think there's a Santa one coming out. I'm not sure. I think that's what she said. Okay, this next one is by Crochetti Go-Go, and it is the Nativity. I have worked on that this year. I'm trying to make it like an old parchment color, so I had my daughter, she colored the material. But I just love this. It's so much fun. It's one of those ones you don't want to put up. So I'm going to have to get back to this sooner rather than later. So there's that one. And this is what it will look like when it's done. So I am right here. Isn't that cute? Just love it. Okay, the next one is, I'm almost done with this one. I did in May give it a whole week. And I'm very close to a finish, but not quite yet. It's probably going to be the next couple of weeks, but I'm hoping to have it done by, and you see I started in October of 2022. It's by Twin Peaks Primitive. It's called Stitching Autumn, and that's where I'm at. So I did the fall. I didn't realize that. These in greens and these in whites. Oh well. So I got to do the rest of, this is what gets me, is this spool of thread. I love doing all these little motifs, but these spools of thread are a lot. So I have that left, and then I have the little girls going trick-or-treating. And I'll be finished. Well, I have to do a couple of leaves, it looks like. But then I'll be finished. And I have loved working on this one. This one is a lot of fun. This one has been a long time working on. It is a big one. And I love it. I started it 7 times. And on the 7th time I said, if I don't get it this time, then I'm not ever going to do it again. And I did get it. And I found out you have to be very, very careful when you stitch it. You can't be going like down here and trying to finish a color or whatever. No, you've got to stick with the A and then go on to the B and the C and the D, or you will make big time mistakes. And that's what I did. I started this in January of 2022. I did change the colors because I didn't like the colors in the picture, but I did see this stitched up in the original colors, and it was gorgeous. But I changed mine to variations of purple. So this dress is what is taking me a long time, this dress right here. And then she'll have a ribbon in her hand, and then she'll have a bunny rabbit. So I really do not have that much left to do. I've got to finish up the rest of the alphabet, but I'm already on O. M, N, O, so I have P, and then from there. So, it's not going to take that long, I don't think. Because those alphabets go by real fast. So, it's just getting her skirt done, getting the bunny rabbit done, and then it'll fly by. And I'll be so glad when this is done. So, there's those. The next one is also by, is this by Crochetti Go-Go? No, Corey Batacore. And it is called My Favorite Holiday. And here it is. And I had to restart this one, but I still really enjoy it. So it made the cut because I enjoy stitching it. And I love her colors. These are my kind of colors. So there we are. This was from last year. I was just doing, you know, like 200 stitches, and I was trying to get all my WIPs done in a month. You know, put 200 stitches in each of my WIPs in a month, and yeah, that didn't work too well, because that's all I got done for the whole year, and I would never get done if I did it that way now. So that's why I am doing them, giving each one that comes up a week, because I get a lot done that way. Okay, we're almost done. We don't have that many more to go. This one I was sent, I went to the Crazy Woman last year stitch retreat, and there was a girl, Stasha Bates. I don't know if y'all know who she is, but I seen her stitching this one, and it's from Finland. My dad's family is from Finland, and I just fell in love with it. This picture does not do it any justice at all, but that one made the cut for sure. And I had to rip out all of the greenery and restart it because I was doing it the wrong way. But now I'm back to doing it right, and it's a lot of fun. So that's as far as I got. And Finlanders like loud colors, purples and greens and lime greens and oranges, and I shouldn't say all of them do, but the majority of them do. And so I decided to do it in purple fabric. That's purple fabric. Might not look like it, but it is. So there's that one. And I just call it Elf Feeding Reindeer, because I don't know the name of it. Okay, this one is Autumn at Hawkrun Hollow. I haven't worked on this since last year. I started in October of 2023. And I am doing the very first block. And I love it. Even the roof hasn't bothered me. Got a lot more to do on it, but I really enjoy that one. So there's that one. Okay, the next one, this is my leap year start. I'm supposed to have this done in 4 years, and I do not see a problem with finishing this. It is Memorial Park by Praiseworthy Stitches. I seen it stitched up at StitchCon 2 years ago. Fell in love with it. Somebody told me that Pam and Steph of Just Keep Stitching, Pam has done this one. I've never seen it. I don't watch them. So I've seen them occasionally, but I really do not watch them. So as you can see, I started on the leap year. And every 29th day of the month, I stitch on it as much as I want. So I don't put a limit on myself. So this is as far as I got. So I finished up and bats and the dog and the border here. Now this border should have been red and this should have been blue, but that's okay. It doesn't really make a difference. So there's that one. So that's being worked on, and hopefully it'll be done before the 29th of 2028. I don't see why it shouldn't be, because it's already stitching up pretty quick. Okay, this bag, I went to the Queen City Stitch Retreat last year, and my roommate made me this bag. I don't even know her name. I never got her name, I don't think. But anyway, she made me that bag, and in it is, I think I've talked about this before, but I have the same stocking that I've had since I was 6 years old. I'm 54 now. And so I decided to make myself a new stocking, and I fell in love with this one by Satsuma Street. So it's living in the bag my roommate gave to me, and this is as far as I've gotten. It's on 14 count, so it's going to be good size. But I love these colors. So there it is. That's as far as I've gotten. I had to tear out some because I had the wrong color in, and I thought, oh, this is so ugly. Why is it so ugly? Because the color I had was really ugly. It did not look nice at all. And I looked back, and I was off one number. Okay, this one I need to do some more smalls. So I decided, since I already have it all kitted up, I'm going to do Lizzie Kate's Winter Smalls. And I thought they were really sweet. This one for Valentine's and the little sheep and the snowman, all that. But I have not started anything on these. So I'm not even going to show you the material, nothing. Because I have not started it yet. So there's that one. And then I'm almost done. This is Little Dove Year. I am going to, I'm debating. I am really debating on this one. I started doing it all, so I got January and February done, and I was right on track. It's turning out beautiful. I hate this border. I absolutely hate it. I love everything else in the border. I hate this border. So I am thinking of restarting this and doing it one block at a time and not putting the border around it. So I'm going to keep it in the rotation because I really do want to stitch it. These are a lot of fun. But I think I'm going to let this go, and I'm going to probably serge it. I might keep these and make them little pillows, you know, but, and I'm not putting in February or January. I'm not putting the months in. So, I'm going to go without the border. Don't put in the months of the year in them, and just do the insides. So this is going to be restarted. Okay, so my very last one, I don't have a picture for it, but it's called Sign of Summer, and it's by, I do believe, Bent Creek. And it's a lot of fun. And I don't have a lot of summer pieces, so I am going to keep it. It's not going to be, see, it's not very big. That's as big as it is. And I'm really liking the colors and everything, so that is going to be put in the rotation. So those are all of my WIPS. I think I cut down all my WIPS by half. I think I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to turn you all back around so you can see me, and we will talk. So I'm back, and so I think I've cut down my WIPS by half. I'm going to focus on these. I think the way I'm going to start doing it is I'm going to hang them up in a closet, and once a week I'm going to go in the closet. I'm not going to see what it is. I'm not going nothing like that. And I'm just going to pick one out, and I'm going to surprise myself, and I'm going to work on that for a week. I think that's how I'm going to do it, because I'm getting in a rut, and when I get in a rut, I get very bored, and then I don't want to do anything. And when I get bored like that, I won't ever stitch again. So we are not going to be doing that. I did want to go over a couple of stats. I got Lady Liberty done on June the 7th. I got July done. I shouldn't say I got. I finished June the 11th, and I finished the C June 13th, and I finished April showers June 24th. So I met all of my goals except for stitching spring at Hawk Run Hollow. I didn't get that finished, but I did get a lot done. I did not add up all the stitches, but I'll show you this. You can see I wrote down everything. This is how I do it, and I'm sorry I've been a little late. I'm sorry I'm looking a little tired. I had to have a second surgery last Tuesday. they had to revise my inner stem, and it has been a roller coaster. I am allergic to every adhesive there is. Obviously, I'm allergic to steri tape. I'm allergic to everything. The other night I had to go to the emergency room because I am so blistered. It's like a big burn on top of an incision, and it hurts so bad. I have never been in so much pain in my life. This has been my 20th surgery, and this one's been a doozy. So they dressed it, and I can't do a whole lot. They want me to sit and rest. So while I'm sitting and resting, I've been getting a lot of stitching done and a lot of crochet. I have a couple crochet projects I've been doing, and I've been trying to go through my labels, but it's very, very hard to bend over because he moved the inner stem up on my back, and that hurts to bend over. So I've just been doing a lot of sitting and stitching, and got on Zoom yesterday with a lady from Nevada or Las Vegas. She was very, very sweet. So that's all I've been doing. I will not be going to like I said, I won't be going to the Crazy Woman Stitch Retreat. My friend Angie, her parents are having to move in with her, and there just wasn't enough room for me. So, and plus, I could have gone for a week, but with my fibromyalgia and all the health problems I have, I can't go to a stitch retreat and be home in a week. I need at least 2 weeks. It just is too much for me. So, things happen, and I don't know. I would like to go to a cross stitching retreat, but I'm probably going to go to one closer to home. So those are my plans. I'm not going to show any of my acquisitions. I had some of those, but I've shown you a lot of things. Now I've got to go through and put up my flosses, and from the ones that I decided I'm not going to do anymore, I want to put up my bags, and I've got a big mess I've got to clean up. So remember, the word of the year is peace. When the world is going crazy and there's a lot going on right now, just set your mind to the word peace and think peaceful thoughts and meditate or pray. I pray for peace, and the Lord usually clears my mind for me. So hope you have a good next couple of weeks. I should be back on, and we'll see how much I have accomplished. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.